I don't need tribal. I just want to watch Nick. I felt like Nick became his high school self. And Parvati just didn't cut him any slack. She wasn't like, oh, we should work together. She was like, yeah, sweat, boy. It was so funny. And then Michelle's whole thing with Wendell was so awkward. It was just every time was incredible. And every single tribe. Kim, Kim.
It was the ladies.
Well, no, I felt, Kim is this powerful player, and we've been shown her, awkwardly walking up to people who don't want to talk to her, and now she's finally in a position of power. It was just a great episode all around.
You brought up the thing with Parvati and Nick. Nicole, as a friend of Parvati, should Nick have said anything to Parvati?
No, because he would definitely make fun of you. There are definitely conversations on the side about that.
I don't even know why he talked about it last week. Why'd that even come up?
Honestly, though, I don't judge Nick either, because I met Parvati at the pre-premiere thing, and I acted very similarly. So I giggled at her, and I said, Cook Island's 14.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hannah, do you think that the Michelle and Wendell thing, can they get past that?
I hope not, because I want to watch it. Here's my dream scenario. They stay in the game the whole season, and we just feel the tension, and then it's in Final Tribal, and they hash out their friends with benefits at Final Tribal. I want. To answer the question, though, Michelle and Parvati are on the bottom, so yeah, maybe they should pull Wendell in, maybe do something, so yeah. This is the real answer.
Yeah. Jay, I thought we saw Wendell flustered also in the confessional. We saw him start and stop 3 or 4 times. And really for the first time, Wendell, who's usually a pretty smooth operator, I feel that he didn't know what to say or what to talk about.
Yeah, he had no game there. He was we kicked it, we hit it. Dude, she was your girlfriend. She was your girlfriend.
Nicole, I wish we would have gotten to see more about what Yule thinks about what's going on here at this camp. Because I feel that Yule is about ready to short circuit.
I feel Yule will be the calculations don't measure up here.
This is odd. This whole situation. This is very odd.
I want to see all the Survivor players in XP, in each house.
Yes.
And actually see what goes on.
Jay, do you have any advice for Wendell and Michelle in this situation?
Just be nice. Go away from her.
Go away from her. Go away.
Is that the right move? I feel he tried. He was like, I'm not going to say hi to you. And she was like, we're on 5 feet of land.
I think he just needs to acknowledge the situation and say, I'm sorry, and then move on.
No, I want to hear every detail.
Well, we need to, yes, agreed with
I
that.
think they need to hash it all out.
We need them to go to tribal so we can at least hear the story. What happened?
Yes, I want Jeff's ropes.
Jeff needs to get involved in this and figure out what went wrong.
Yeah.
This is my favorite episode ever.
For 8 years, people are enough with the Jeff Probst show. We're tired. It's not a talk show. It's Survivor. Now we're yes, Jeff. I
think Wendell and Michelle could save the Jeff Probst show if you just had his.
Yes. This could be the greatest reunion that they've had on the show.
Live TV, Wendell, what was the status of your relationship?
We just kicked it. The results are in. You do just kick it.
Yeah. Also, Michelle seems to imply that this ended badly.
Her feelings were hurt.
Well, what happened?
I bet he ghosted her.
Ghost Island her. Yeah. You guys. Yeah. So, Hannah, it was interesting that we have 2 different tribes where it's sort of 8th grade dance, where it's we had boys trying to be over here. It ultimately didn't stick, but Boston Rob was trying to say, hey, guys over here.
He was the boring
No,
chaperone.
everyone was just as awkward socially as I am, and it was a dream. It was like even the tribe that went to tribal council. I mean, you know, like those three guys trying to be like, we're cool with each other. Like it was just so funny. How could you not love it?
Yeah, and you know, it's so boring on Survivor to try to spend like 5 hours talking about nothing is really, it's the ultimate endurance
They did
challenge.
not talk about nothing. They talked about how to eat Oreos.
Yes.
It's an important thing in Survivor gameplay.
You ever have the mint ones? Are you a dunker? Yeah. Did you ever have a deep fried Oreo or a deep fried Twinkie?
I've never had a Twinkie.
What?
Yeah. Weird. I'm weird.
Yeah.
The rest of the podcast is about this now.
Yes.
Twinkies.
Let's just run. Yeah. Let's just run out the clock and then talk about a deep fried Twinkie the rest of the way. So of course that we got to see your castmate and dear friend Adam tonight be one of the pivotal swing votes with Ben. Did you, Jay? Was this a good move to go with Sarah and Sophie over Boston Rob?
I wanted him to just get up and be like, Rob, yeah, we're going to vote for you, and that's it. I honestly just wanted to see like some sadness in this, but they still got him out, so I'm so happy. But it's been great because it's been the Adam show the whole time.
Yeah, what a run! What a run!
Yeah.
Very impressive. Very impressive. What about you, Hannah? Any second thoughts? Do you think that maybe sticking with Rob was the way to go?
In this particular situation, I think that the move was more and more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But Sophie's so dangerous and cool. I don't know. I feel like keeping her in is a real scary thing.
Yeah.
She's got an idol. She's got Yule, her nerd partner, looking good as well.
Yeah.
Where Rob, at least you know what he's doing because he's not. It's interesting. Like he didn't mix it up. Whereas someone like Tony this season is playing almost the opposite of his game, which is really working for him. I think everyone did great, and it's not because Adam's watching this.
All right. What about just devil's advocate in terms of that we've seen all season long? People want to keep Rob around because they want to hide behind him. Is it that was it foolish for people to try to hide behind Rob in the first place, or is the time for hiding behind Rob over?
Wait, which way do you want me to devil's advocate?
So if it's the right move to get rid of him, why is it the right move to get rid of him now? Or were people wrong to be keeping him around in the first place?
Why is it because he does seem to be very controlling. It's his way or the highway, at least as portrayed in the episode. And I think a lot of these winners want to have fun. I mean, they all have $1 million.
Yeah.
They all roll in their cash. We know this. And so I think they're out there to maybe have a good time and play hard, and maybe Rob wasn't letting them do that.
Yeah, I get
There's
that.
the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe is it like that Rob is like sucking the air out of the room to some degree where everybody has to play Rob's game?
Talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody puts Officer Sarah in the playpen, okay? Do not try to put Officer Sarah in a playpen because she will get out.
Part of the devil's advocate too is the three Sele, I know a tribe name.
Yeah.
That ended up there didn't vote together, so also they want to get out someone who they don't know anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. We also yeah. Okay. Did you guys have anything else you want to add about the episode of the season? No? Okay. All right.
It's great.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's so nice to have you guys here. I want to keep adding to the conversation. PG, are you up for coming up here? Come on out. Come on down. Yeah. I mean, you can hang out as long as we have enough chairs. Okay. Yeah. Or leave. That's fine. Yeah. PG, how are you?
Hi guys, thanks for coming out.
PG, oh, it's so nice to talk to you and not hear anybody yell at me that somehow we've altered the course of the season by somebody's favorite player getting voted out because I'm talking to you, PG.
Well, this isn't technically, the normal podcast. So there's still time for that.
Yeah, but people still were like, I guess the last time that we did the know-it-alls, then I talked to you the next day, and then people got on me about charisma.
The Asian curse.
Well,
The real Asian
yeah.
curse.
Well, we don't have to worry about that tonight, okay? Anyway, how have you been? How are you doing?
I've been doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yes, it's always great to see you. You can pick that up if you want, Nicole.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on. PG, what'd you make of this tribal council tonight?
Oh, the council was fun. This was the tribe that I'd hoped would go to tribal council just because I think there was the most interesting interactions between all the people that ended up on that new tribe.
Yes. So, did you think, were you fooled at all, or that you knew it was going to be Boston Rob?
I think it was pretty clear that it was going to be Rob. Were you happy? I think it was the right way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a severe allergic reaction to these high-handed men trying to control everybody and everybody's
I know.
game.
Yeah. Well, there was a rejection of Boston Rob tonight.
Yeah, it was just super old school and it was so frustrating seeing all of them just stifled and being like, we aren't being allowed to play Survivor. Like that's what we came here for. Mm-hmm. We don't want to play your Survivor. We all want to play our own games.
Yeah, and it was wild also that Sarah and Sophie found the idol.
Yeah.
Not only did Sophie have an idol, Sarah had the vote steal also. So
And they didn't play either of them.
No,
That was amazing.
they didn't have to. And we also found out what happened with the other half of Kim's idol from a couple of weeks ago. That was like a cliffhanger we didn't know. She gave half to Sophie. Sophie gave it back. We'll get to Kim, but Kim has an idol also in a swing position.
Do any of the dudes have idols?
I don't. Yeah, Jeremy has a safety without power. Yeah, and then the rest of the idols. Denise,
the women.
Denise has an idol. Yeah. Sandra has an idol. Kim has an idol. Yeah. So there's a lot of women on the edge of extinction.
The women are here to play.
The women that are here have idols.
This was a good episode for the women of Survivor.
Except for Michelle and Parvati, who could probably need one the most.
But they're hot. They don't need it. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how next week goes. But all right. So let's talk a little bit about this. Some of these other tribes. Kim with the hidden immunity idol now. She's in this very interesting position, PG, where she's the swing vote. Where Tony and Sandra feel like they have her, but it feels like that they don't have her.
Being a swing vote is a tricky situation to be in because you have a lot of power, but at the same time, it puts a target on you as well. People know, especially, obviously, everybody knows she's the swing vote, and it could be just as easy to be like, you know what, we'll just take her out of the equation. Like, maybe that's the easiest way to go.
Mm-hmm. Which way do you think she's going to go?
I think she's going to go with Denise and Jeremy.
Yeah, it really does seem like it. That it seems like that Sandra, I don't think really even gives Kim the time of day. I don't think that Sandra wants anything to. I don't think Sandra wants anything to do with Kim. Going back to like even like the first episode where Kim was like trying like, hey, can I? Tony at least recognizes that they need to keep Kim involved. But it seems like that. Don't forget that Kim and Jeremy were in the poker alliance together.
Yes.
That was a thing.
Yes.
And then Kim and Denise, I feel like that they were people that they played in that. Kim is the winner of season 24. Denise is the winner of season 25, and I feel like that they probably have crossed paths at some point.
Most likely.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty interesting to watch coming into next week. PG, do you like that next week they're going to do the combined tribal councils?
It's always hard, like knowing that 2 people are going home.
Well, I think one person is going to go home, but 2 tribes are going to vote. I think that's what. No, that's not what they said. They're both. Okay. Oh, the audience is booing me. Sorry, everybody. I assumed that that's what they were going to do because that's what they did in season 38 when they went to down to 3 tribes. Of course, that's what they did to Malcolm as well. But I guess we'll have to wait and see unless you guys are telling me that I totally did not hear it right. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Yeah. PG, who are you especially following this season? Who's on the season that you
Who are you rooting for?
Yeah, have some connection to.
I'm rooting for Sandra, just because I'm friends with Sandra.
Yes. Yes. Did you make a ring for Sandra recently?
I did earrings for her.
Earrings for and what kind
Check out this bling that she's. Did you make that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. It's so pretty.
Yes. Can you, Nicole?
Sorry.
Can you describe it for the people listening to the podcast?
It's very big.
Okay.
I did
Shiny.
Sandra's earrings, and then I also did engagement rings for Todd, the winner
Oh,
of my season,
yes.
and for his fiance now. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I think Rob's wife wants some stuff too.
We can discuss.
Yes. Yes.
The homie discuss.
Wow. Amber Burkich Mariano wants some stuff.
No, the Rob that sucks. I wasn't clear.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So, do you think that Sandra is in trouble? Now, she still has her idol that she can play for one more tribal council.
I think Sandra is going to be, I mean, depending on where Kim goes and how the next couple councils go, I think Sandra's in a good spot because she's not, I don't think she's really seen as a big threat still. I think it's going to be that same game where she kind of just manages to squeak by episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that Sandra is going to be good for this next tribal. I was asked this question. I do the Survivor pregame show before this because that sometimes there's just
You don't podcast
I don't get
enough.
the podcast enough.
Yeah.
So I was asked this question a lot about that. Do you think that Sandra could get blindsided with her idol? And I don't think that Sandra is the type of person that idol is going to expire. She's not going to go home and not play it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Sandra's not going home with an idol.
Right. Like if Sandra has a coupon for something and the coupon's going to expire,
She's just gonna use it to use it.
she's going to use that
She's going
coupon.
shopping.
Yeah. Because she's not going to let that go to waste. I think that Sandra's definitely going to get through and use her idol. PG, is there anybody that you feel like that would be fun to join this conversation?
Well, who have we talked to? We can bring Max up.
Okay, let's talk to Max.
Bring him up.
And I didn't recognize Max because I don't see Tyler tonight. Here, you can share with me. Here comes Max Dawson, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Max, how you doing?
I'm very good. I got a sitter for Tyler tonight.
Yes.
So I actually,
That's so.
he's with your boys. They're playing Lego.
Who's watching who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Max, how's everything going?
Everything is going very, very well. Yes. Apart from the fact that I now have coronavirus from handling the microphone.
I've been Purelling.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
very good.
you're good.
It's good to have a nurse around.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. Would you like? So you can't have enough. There you go.
Thank you.
It's like this all day at my house, Max. Okay. All right. So anyway, so interestingly tonight, Max, no Edge of Extinction.
I know. And
Did you guys miss it?
Well, we say that, but last week Edge of Extinction was the new hotness, right? It
Right.
was like everyone was having this come to Jesus moment where maybe Edge of Extinction could be a good thing.
Yeah.
No? Oh, you guys were complaining about having that Ethan moment?
We like
replaced
Ethan.
Maybe I have
X
the
on
wrong
the
crowd
page.
here.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. All right, Nicole, what do you think of the Edge of Extinction? I feel like I don't know this about you.
Well, I kind of binged Survivor the past few episodes. I watched them like in a day. So I really enjoyed the last episode with Ethan going up the stairs and then his final trip up. Everybody went with him and
Is that like you at Orange Theory?
No, we leave them behind. Yeah, it's very competitive. But I thought that it was nice, just like seeing the bonds with everybody. But then the next second, they're all like, "Screw you! I'm running up. You stay here, and I'm screwing you over." But let's hug after. You know, it was nice. I like it.
Yeah, no Edge of Extinction, no mention of fire tokens until Boston Rob bequeathed his to Parvati. Did you miss Tyson?
I always miss Tyson.
Yeah, we didn't get to see it. It's like everybody else got to have like a moment when they get to the Edge of Extinction. We don't see anything about what's going on with Tyson. But Max, what do you make of this season 40?
I mean, it's been a really refreshing change of pace
Yes.
after last season.
Yes.
It's been amazing to reconnect with all of these players and to see where they are in life, how they've changed. And it's just been, it's kind of like, sometimes I have these times with Survivor where I hate myself for loving it. Sometimes I'm having so much fun watching it and being a Survivor fan and listening to RHAP. This is one of those times. This is good time to be a Survivor fan, right?
It's the funniest episode ever tonight.
And
It's
today,
the funniest
like,
episode
yes.
ever.
And to echo what Hannah was saying, this was really like a perfectly edited episode. This is like 5 Funny 115 entries will be coming out of this episode alone.
Yes.
It was just such a tour de force from an editing standpoint, character development, humor.
Yeah.